Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We're live again to answer your immigration-related question regarding to your Canadian immigration. Just requesting to you guys, like if you guys have a general question, just put that one on. If you're a case specific or a case inquiry, that I won't be able to answer over here because you need a little more information and more research to answer those kind of questions. Yes, you can start typing your question. Again, my name is Jimmy and I'm from Can Have an Immigration Canada. Just to let you know, there are a lot of questions, right? Where your other offices are. We are only in Canada. Our office is in Calgary, and yeah, there is no other office any other part of the world, like anywhere in India or any other country, right? So, if you have any queries, you can just simply call us, email us. We'll love to help you and take your case from there and guide you step by step where your options are and how you can apply for particular cases. Let's start with the first question from uh, Jan. Hello, Jan. Vivek. Yeah, Jolly. Thank a lot for your help. My son is now PR. Good, sir. Thank you. डैनी सर मेरी वर्क परमिट दी फाइल लगी हुई है रिजल्ट कब तक आएगा सर इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर कंट्री which office you have applied, so you can go on CIC and you can also check the status of your file, and they will let you know how much time it will take because every province, every country, they have a different time frame when it goes to your PR file or your work permit file, any kind of file you are looking for. The answer depends upon your country where you've submitted your file, which office you have submitted your file. If it's New Delhi or other, it's a long waiting list over there. John Carter is owner operator still going on or discontinue? Yeah, that owner operator visa is still continuing. That will never be discontinued. This is one of the best visas for entrepreneur who want to invest here in Canada. And yeah, the time frame is a little bit higher now, but you can still apply, and the things are going as it was going before. It used to be very quick approval rate in there. The time frame was very less, but now it's close to 6 to 7 months, or even some cases are even more. But definitely, this is still continuing. Yeah, is biometric हो चुके हैं. So yeah, that's what Danny I told you that it does not matter, right? Biometrics are done or no, but go on CIC or check with your visa officer. Send them an email. They will let you know of how much more time or whether they need any other information from you, or if you are going with an agent or a lawyer or a consultant, ask them to check for your file case, because I didn't apply your case and I have no history about your case, so I cannot give you a vague answer. The work permits are done in 2 weeks. In some categories are 6 months, 8 months. Some countries are even 22 to 24 months. So it all depends upon your file. I can check what level your case is on, and either the background processing is going on or what they are looking in your file. So that will be a best idea for you to get your answer over there. Vivek, then can your company help to get facilitated? I mean, or yeah, we can help you with that, sir. Yeah, not a problem. John Carter, time has increased because of 1 month newspaper advertising process. John Carter, just to let you know, you are talking about a regular LMIA here. This is not a condition for the owner operator. I don't know. You are mixing two different uh, processings here, or two different applications here. In owner operator LMIA, there is no requirement for the paper advertisement or anything like that. I don't know where you heard about it and who guide you before, but this is not the right way. Yeah. So you're doing something wrong. If you're doing a paper advertising, that it does not, this does not belong to owner operator. This is a regular LMIA. डैनी इंडिया तो मेरी फाइल परमिट थी, फाइल लगी है 7th जनवरी बायोमेट्रिक सर. यस, सो again, Danny, I cannot answer the specific file related question until you are my client, because I have no idea about your file, right? If your biometrics are done, maybe another 3-4 months or more. So you have to wait for that. But again, I don't know any detail about your case. Yeah, check on CIC. That's a better option for you. If you are saying Delhi, I can simply give you the answer like how much time they are taking over there. But other than that, I cannot even go into detail about your file. The same thing I'll be doing here, you can also do it online and can get all your answers on the right side of cac.gc.ca, and you can simply check the application processing times over there. You said Delhi. Let's go to Delhi and see. Let me double check that I can give you an answer over here right away. Yeah, processing time for Delhi is only month and a half. So if it's going more than that, it means they are looking for something else, or they are asking you to submit something else. So only month and a half in New Delhi. Yeah. Thanks, John. Yeah, it's better if you're looking for owner operator LMIA, there is no need for advertising or anything like that. Jolly, can I apply for my biometrics and my visitor visa, as my visa is going to expire in April? My metrics are not done before. Yes, you can. You have to. Hani Thakur, my study is completed in 2012 and having experience after that. Yes, my series is not picking up. Shall I apply for study visa? Age 30. I don't know why your CRS is not picking up, because they pick up all the cases with CRS 75 and above. I don't think so. Anybody will have CRS less than that. So if you're not in CEC, that's a different category. But if you are in CEC and 75 was the lowest one, and it will never go below that. So it's all up to you, sir, whichever way you want to go, because I need to study your case. Only then I can guide you better. But if you are out of country now, and you should better, yeah, you are in India. So yeah, this is the key. You should better be applying for visitor visa. So visitor visa, you can come here, or for study visa, you can come here if you have an experience. And you want to, again, the question by the visa officer will be why you want to go to Canada for second time for study visa, which you are not able to do it in the first time. So you should have a better answer for that, or hire somebody who can make a good file for you. Alberta lifted a ban on LMIA or not? Yes, Karan, started in Alberta and files are processing. Yeah, there is a delay in the processing period. If something was done before in 4 or 5 months, now it's taking like 7 to 8 months. But other than that, they're accepting files. Yeah, there is a list on ANP website where you can check which categories they are not accepting, and other than that, everything is going normal. Chaudhary Mumtaz Hussain, any news for asylum claimants? Uh, and asylum claimants are only in the essential categories. They were taking the application for them for the direct PR. Any other category, they are still going the normal way. You have to wait for years and years and years until you will heard anything from for your case. Otherwise, there is no news, and there is no news that you can wait for. It was only for the essential categories they have started accepting the PR files. There are certain conditions, you have to be in certain categories, and after that, this is simply like I think it's a year and a half process for their category, and you will get your PR right away. Funk Wizard, does being divorced affect the decision of a visa office when you apply for a tourist visa traveling alone? No, if you're already divorced, then you will only be traveling alone. That does not have any effect on any of those cases. Those are divorce will only affect your case when you're applying for spousal sponsorship and all that stuff. Then you need a whole paperwork. Other than that, in any other category, they just wanted to ask you what your status is, and they are not going to ask you why you got divorced and where are the papers and stuff like that. You just have to declare what your marital status is, and because if you this will only be one fact over here when you will be applying for PR. After that, in some cases, then they will ask you, hey, you when you apply for visitor visa you were divorced and now you said you are married. There shouldn't be any discrepancies like that. Other than that, they don't even care about that. Samson Asifa, I was applied to Canada PA through experience entry program and my case status has been approved and I'm not receive ITA. You will not receive any ITA because you are already approved. So you will just get a request for your passport stamping if your case has been approved. So just wait for that. Some embassies are taking longer than normal right now. So, or you can simply go on your online status, and sometimes they have sent a request online, and maybe you might have missed that one. Double check your online profile, and if it's not there, if you don't have an online profile like that, then you just need to wait because embassies are not working at the full capacity right now. They are still like, if we look in Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, they are maybe like 15-20% of the capacity right now. So you can expect the delays right now. It's nothing abnormal at this moment because we all know what the status we are going through and we have to wait. Or just simply send a request, an email to your visa officer, and they can update you on that also. Raman Singh, sir, why there are no results from Quebec colleges which are suspended? There are no colleges that are suspended. They all the bans have been lifted like after a month, after like few days of that. So at this moment, there is no colleges that has been suspended. All colleges are good to go. The list, there were 10 or 12 colleges at I think in January they were banned, but those the things have been sorted out between the authorities and the colleges, and they have given the green chit to go further for the student recruitment. So there is nothing at this moment they're stopping. I You should better be checked with the college itself also. There is news that Canada will stop honor program for 1st April. Sir, I haven't, and you're talking about last year and 2020, 1st April 2020. I haven't heard any news of that. And after that, we simply got uh, some of our cases are done after the April 2020. We have done like three, yes, three cases so far in last year after April 2020. So I don't know where you guys are getting these news and what is the resource you have it. And because the government never issued any notification regarding owner operator program like that. Is it right time to apply retail supervisor LMI? Yes, if your employer is ready, yes, go ahead for that. And because if you'll be waiting for longer, then you will have less time after that to go through. So it's better for you just get there and apply. Tell your employer to apply for the advertisements, and after that, you can simply send your paper because the LMIs are taking longer than normal at this moment. So the advice is yes, go ahead. Uh, Clemens, I can get my instructions letter for biometric in India. Sir, if they haven't sent you the biometrics, then you probably don't require it at this moment. But I don't know what kind of visas and what case you have applied. So just send a request to your embassy wherever you are, in which country you are. In India, yes. So send an letter to your embassy, go to CIC, you will get the email, and ask them what you should need to do and where your case is. Write all your UCI number, file number, first name, last name, and all that stuff, and they will definitely let you know what you have to do. Gagandeep Singh, why are you not picking up phone? Sir, I have some of, if you have an appointment, yes, definitely, or I'll pick up the phone when I will have a time, because most of the time I'm with my clients or at my work. So if they are calling like in the night time of my night time, I would definitely not pick up the phone. The phone timings are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Alberta time. So if they are calling other than any other time of that one, so then that could be the reason. But right now they can call anytime, and I'll go and help them and whatever their questions are. And if they have a like consultation time, set it up with them, definitely I'll pick up the phone. Otherwise, some phones are, if they, because I didn't even get any voicemail or anything like somebody's calling for any reason. So tell them to call me again, and this is the time I told you, or they can simply call me after this call, and I'll help them whatever their questions are. uh, for LMIA work permit, yes, again, right, Clemens, it depends upon. For LMIA work permit, it doesn't. So most of the time, you don't require biometrics at that moment. Some of the biometrics are being done at the airport when you arrive here in Canada. So that could be the reason in your category. But simply send them an email and they will let you know why they haven't sent you any biometrics request so far. Punk Wizard, does retrieving GCMS nodes affect the future application negatively? Is it displayed on the system and visible to the next officer? Five Eyes Alliance. Hmm, GSMS notes does not affect any application negatively. It will just give you an opportunity to review, right, what you have sent in your application, what was the visa officer's decision, and why, what they have written in there, why they make that particular decision. So it will never affect your any other file after that. So Zuhair Siddiqui, can someone come to Canada alone for job opportunity with no one of his relative living there? What will the challenge he might be facing? Sir, it depends upon person's qualification, where he's going. If he's going for job, there should not be any challenges other than finding a house and going into your community, finding your like places of worship like masjid, gurudwara, or mandir, or temple, or something like that, and where you find your groceries and stuff like that. These are the few opportunities or the challenges. There, you can call it challenges. I always call it an opportunity to find the new contacts and stuff like that. Other than that, if somebody's coming for a job opportunity, he has a job, he'll be getting the salary. So those are the things that has been the most they will go into your head and will bother you. But if you have that thing, so you are good to go in that one, right? Yeah. My no code is for honey. My no code is 21 IT consultant, which PNP high chances of nomination. There are a lot of PNPs, so you can go to BC. You can also go to Ontario, and sometime Quebec also pick up the candidate with that one, because I was just going to explain there are, yes, so these are the three major one. BC is also the one, but that one with the job offer or an LMIA only. Mahmood Shah, hello dear sir, could you please advise how to process the letter for visiting Canada to meet a father-in-law, since one has got already visitor visa? Yes, you can simply ask ask your father-in-law to write a letter for you, so that they want to meet you, and they one from your side, like why you want to come here. Is there any medical problems, or if you just simply come to visit and meet them, the border officer at this moment won't give you any priority. So it should be a valid reason, right, why you want to come to Canada and why they will allow you to come. If just for a simple visit and everybody is healthy and sound and there is no particular reason for your visit, uh, I don't think so they will even allow you to enter Canada. So make sure, like, when you are coming here or writing a letter, there should be a solid reason why you want to come. Is at this moment it does not make any sense for anybody. They are saying, I want to visit my relatives because I haven't seen them for 3 years, 4 years. So the reason from the visa officer will be, it will be better for you and your relative to stay apart as long as you could in this particular situation, so you do not affect or contaminate each other, right? Could be a virus carrier for anybody, and they can jeopardize the health of you or the other one on the other hand. So it'll be better for you to find a solid reason why you want to come. Is there something health wise, right? They need some kind of a support from mental support and those kind of supports, right? Those should be the compelling reasons where one will be able to give you the authority to, or the positive thing to come into Canada. Otherwise, they will send you back. Hopefully, they will not even allow you to board the plane at your destination. So, before you starting, make sure you have a solid reason. uh, Next one is from Samriti. What about close work permit from outside? How much time is taking these days? Again, depend upon the visa office where you're applying for your case. As I mentioned previously, one of the client was asking from New Delhi. It was only 6 weeks, right? So again, so whichever country you're applying for, it's very easy on CIC. They will update every week. So again, it also depends upon the volume of the work and how many people are working at that time. So there is a no straightforward answer to that. It keeps changing every week, and from office to office, they are all different. Can you talk about Yukon in terms of PR as a student on a work permit? Yes, it's very easy process in Yukon if you are a student and you are on a postgrad work permit in Yukon. So hardly take like 4 to 6 months to get your PR over there, but definitely you need to study in one of their post-secondary institution, and there are certain categories in Yukon where they give more preference to the student to get a PR. They are mostly in the technical and the one, if you look at the trade skill people, that's what they are looking for in Yukon. So those guys are really quick. Like, for as I mentioned, we have done some cases in Yukon. There was hardly like 4 to 5 months after they have their postgrad work permit plus a job offer, and it was really quick over there. Sanjeev Vijay applied for PS last year, got IT in January 20, submit all documents. Want to ask when I'll get, sir. You have to check with CIC, right? Why they haven't sent you? Because they are never been that late. February 2020, so it's more than a year now. So it's been 13 months. So make sure, right? You just check with the visa officer who's communicating with you. Uh, Go on CIC, contact us, and you can simply send them an email where your status is, what kind of paperwork they are looking at, whether they need another medical from you or another police clearance from you. So those are all the things, right? If your police clearance, if you have more than one or two police clearance you have submitted from different countries, definitely it takes time, but not more than 6 7 months. But you are 13 months at this moment, there is something in your case. You need to check with them or check with your consultant or lawyer who has applied your case. Or if you applied yourself, just check with them so they can definitely answer you what's the status and why they haven't updated you, or why they haven't make any kind of decision, whether it's a positive or a negative decision. There should be decision at this moment. Muhammad Khan, after biometric TRV visa, how next step? Next step, you have to wait for the results, sir. Uh, Sanjeev, I didn't get any email from IRCC. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You have to send an email. They will not send you any email. So just send them an email and check why it's been delayed so far, and if they need any other document from you, because it's more than a year and your passport, your police clearance is expired, your medical is expired at this moment. So you definitely need to check with them, like why and what else they need, if they need anything else. How to apply for work permit of Canada from India? Simply submit an online application. They are all up there on CAC, or if you need hire any consultancy, that's what we do from last 8 years. We're a consultant with ICCRC and member in good standing since then. And if you want any help from us, we can definitely guide you. We'll take your case, yes, and or otherwise go online on CAC, and there are all the forms are there, and simply submit applications online and pay the fees. And now everything is, all the cases you can do it online except one or two categories. Other than that, everything is done online and they're really quick online. Now visa getting from London, how months it take? Wait, sir, again after biometrics, because I was, there are certain clients who are asking the same question. So again, it depends upon if you have applied from Pakistan. So again, you have to wait. I can simply tell you how much is the total time for Pakistan, because I know Pakistan passports go to London for their stamping and all that stuff. So, or if you have applied from any other country, just let me know so I can double check for you. Or you apply from Dubai, let me just give you a heads up on that. Okay, so it's more than 1 year for Dubai, 395 days if you have applied from Dubai. So let's it all, you know how much, when did you apply for that. So if all your things are done, then you simply need to wait for that. So 365 is 1 year. So you have 13 to 14 months is the waiting from Dubai for that. Okay, the next one is from Zohair Saddiqui. How can we connect with you? Can you please share your WhatsApp, email? Yeah, all of my videos on YouTube have all the contact information. At the starting of this chat, I did put up my phone number, email, so you can simply send your details over there, and we'll definitely answer you over there. Or at the end of this chat, I'll update it again. So you can simply type it over there and send me an email. This phone number, I just type it there. It's the WhatsApp and a regular phone. You can simply contact me over here or send your messages on WhatsApp. How time close work permit is for 2 years. Nitish Nagole, I'm a student in Windsor and have enough funds with me in my account, excluding GIC. Can I sponsor my wife in any? Can I show my details as a proof of funds? Yes. Uh, there is a one thing I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to let all of you guys know, when you're coming to Canada as a student, you can simply apply for your spouse open work permit at the same time. I don't know why this is a trend in South Asian countries. They do not want to enter their spousal information, or they don't want to send the same application. So now you're sending a next application will take more time for you to get it through or for your spouse to get it through, but you can simply do this one at the same time. Yeah, you can send this. These are enough funds, you have it in your account, so your case should be simple one, and you should be good to go for your spousal open work permit, or she want to come, or he or she want to come here on the visitor alone. So both the cases are good. Honey, I have 7 year of work experience in India after Masters of Computer Application. Is it possible to get study within Canada? What would be the peer chances after course completion? Yes, you have a master's in your computer application. So while choosing your course, you should be good enough, right? The course should be good enough that will give you more knowledge after master's. The first question visa officers will be asking in your case or your file, what else you want to learn you haven't learned in your master's degree in India. India is considered an IT hub, where even the education in India or the brain power in IT is one of the best in the industry anywhere in the world, right? So there will be the first question they will ask you, if you are looking for post grad diploma or something like that after master's degree, why you want to do this, right? So you should have a solid answer for that, then you have a good chance to get your study visa. After study visa, the peer chances are always bright if the client started their application on right time and in the right direction. I have met so many students, they are starting their application for the peer at the very last moment. So that will give you a big no, right? Then it will be very complicated cases, and then you have a lot of different directions to run through getting an LMIA or stuff like that. But if you start your case right away when you come to Canada, there are so many categories. So peer chances are always 100% in that category, unless there are certain medical problems, or there are biometrics is wrong, or the police clearance is not clear. Those are different scenarios. But after study visa, the peer chances are always 100%. Depends on when you start your case, right? But for applying a study visa, then you should be very vigilant when you're sending your application on that. Muhammad Khan, when I apply, that was shows only 145 days. Sir, that's what I told you. They change the days. The update has been done every week. So 145 days you applied. So it's been already right 5 months. So in 5 months things has been changing drastically. Now every day the things has been changing drastically, so you need to keep an update on that one. So now it's 395 days for visitor visa application from the base. Mahmood Shah, are there any chances of work visa for electrician for the 47-year electrical engineer? Yes, if there is any employer who's ready to hire you, yes, chances are. For the work visa, for LMIA approved work visa, age doesn't matter. I have done cases for 55 plus for LMIAs approved work visa. So 47, you're good to go. Yeah, not a problem. Rana, so please tell me information about work permit update nowadays, and tell me what is Canada border open and how many days work permit visa approval. I have given the all spiel for that in this chat from long time ago. Again, it depends like how many days processing approval for the work permit, it depends upon your country where you apply from, which is the visa office. Simply go on CAC and you can check it yourself. And borders are closed, but the case by case basis, they will allow you to come in. If you're coming on a work permit, yes, you're definitely allowed. But again, you need a certain documentation from your employer and yourself, and there are certain restriction on quarantine and all that stuff. So if you fulfill all that, there is no problem for you to come in to Canada. LMI in work permit situation in Alberta, sir. The work permit and LMIs are getting approved. So, what is your simple question? Can you write your question in detail? Because if you're just like this, yes, work permits are getting approved. They are always outside or they are inland ones. They are given priority. LMIAs are getting approved in Alberta. Yes, they are also getting approved in Alberta. So yeah, if you have any other question about that one, you can simply write it. Yeah, on the simple answer for your question is both the processings are being done for LMIA as well as for work permit. So if anybody else has any other question, you can type it, or otherwise we'll wrap up this session and we'll try to come back uh, next sometime this weekend or next week. So I would like to thank all of you who joined today and asked their questions, and hope you guys will stay safe and your application will be done smoothly and quickly on time. So thank you once again for all of you, and we'll see you again. Thank you.